Alright, today on Cabal Cast, we're going to be in Command & Conquer 3, Kane's Wrath to do a 2v2v2v2 video commentary. So I found this game on the popular replays tab. Seems quite good. It's got 4 wubs, and I'm actually pretty excited to see what happens in this game. We're going to be on Tiberian Gardens version 8, made by Monopoly of 1, which is next online. Who is in this game, by the way? So let's get started. So on team 1, we're going to have Overlord 666 playing as usual, Traveler 59, and his partner is Dimension. So it says Dimension's been defeated, so that's an indication that the connection was not there. So he is going to be playing by himself, which kind of sucks, but we'll see if whatever faction that Dimension had is going to be with Overlord. I'm not sure if he's going to sell his MCV or what's going to happen, but we'll see what happens. On team 2 is going to be Monopoly of 1, which is next online, and his partner, Your Horse. So Kane and Blackhand. On team 3 is going to be Underhill and Jack-Up Jim. So 2 players I'm not too familiar with. Underhill, I don't have no idea who he is. Jack-Up Jim, I've seen him a couple of times. And then on team 4, it's going to be Green Scorpion and Bike Rations, the legendary Bike Rations. Both playing as random. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Green Scorpion's playing as the Martyr Kane. Okay, so just let me get my cheat sheet ready here, and hopefully I remember all the people's names. Let's get this game started. Let's start on the top right here. So this is Overlord 66 playing as the Traveler 59 and 2 Traveler 59s, I think, which is quite good. So he's keeping both his drum platforms. We see here this is Bike Rations. I knew that immediately because he always plays red. You know what? And he's going to be playing Blackhand. Oh boy, everybody's going to be so mad. Bike Rush owns the legendary Blackhand player. His bike rushing skills and Blackhand skills are just so insane. His partner Green Scorpion playing as the orange Blackhand. I think he's playing orange Blackhand. Nope, maybe it's not. Well, yeah, it was Martyr Kane, that's right. And then out here we see Yellow. Yellow is Jack-Up Jim playing as the GDI Forces. He's going to be GDI Vanilles. Pretty good there. And Purple is his partner Underhill, who is playing as the Chocolate Nod. So Chocolate Nod and classic GDI. So that's going to be pretty good. Classic combination right there. This is Pink. This is Your Horse playing as the Pink Martyr Kane or Nod or something like that. And then his partner is Monopoly of 1, which is next online. And he's going to be playing as the Blackhand, I'm assuming. So Nod factions in this game are going to be all over the map. Micro Jones is going to be starting off by taking 2 tip spikes. He probably could have gone for 3, I think, but he didn't want to take that tip spike for some strange reason. And he's going to be racking up the credits. Everybody's going to go for some blue tib. Blue tib is the #1 source of double the resources that you want. So if you don't capture it, then you're pretty much screwed. We see Pink, Your Horse here, has captured a tip spike for himself, and he's going to be repairing it up, which is quite good. And Monopoly of 1 is going to be capturing one spike, and looks like Your Horse has got 2 of his own. So we see here that because Overlord's partner left, he's going to have to deal with Bike Rations on his left and Monopoly of 1 on his bottom right. So it's going to be pretty tough for him to do this. But with the double production and the double blue tib he's going to get, I think he should be fine. And we'll see what's going to happen here. But yeah, we see the confrontations all over the map here. Just minor skirmishes, nothing too serious. But we see, looks like Jack-Up Jim's getting his economy back up in order. He's got 4 and 2 in this field. You don't need 2 refineries on a blue field, because then that's just it would be much better if you could just like curve the MCV or the refinery into this location so you can grab both the blue and the green tib. But that's totally fine. We say that Monopoly of 1 is attacking that bunker there. It's been captured by Overlord. So that's going to be pretty good here, giving him some extra vision. And some bikers coming out here from Your Horse. So he's going to be pushing that radio buggy away. That was pink, so I'm not sure, or purple. So I guess that was purple here. So Underhill. So Underhill looks like he's maybe a mid-carder, I think, because he hasn't sold his... Oh, we see some shadow teams coming in. Shadow teams, who's after? That's from Green Scorpion. So he's probably going to be dropping down a couple beacons or something, but they do get detected by these bikers. So that's not going to be very good. What's Bike Rush doing? Looks like Green Scorpion's throwing down a disruption tower for him. Looks like Bike Rush Jones is going to go for some double War Factory bike and buggies. So that's going to be quite awesome. Triple War Factory. Bike Rush Jones, you sneaky bastard. You are going to be going for triple War Factory. That's going to be big problems there for the other team. We see lots of harvesters here from Green Scorpion. Oh, we see some chemical troopers here. That's the first time I've seen chemical troopers in such a long time. And they do have the cybernetic legs, which is quite cool, which means the engineers also get them. and the temporary spike, which means, oh, looks like he might be expanded. Oh, that was Bike Rush. Sorry, Bike Rush must have a lot of money, so that's why he's throwing quadruple War Factory Bike Rush owns. That's going to be super insane for everybody on the map here. We see lots of bikes coming out here from Underhill, so he's going to be fast teching. That could probably be Tip Corp missiles. It looks like Jack Up Jim is going to be teching up himself. He's got the command post. He's going to get some EP ammo and some more refineries. And it looks like these chemical troopers are just clearing stuff all over the map here. And we also see those shadow teams as well. Lots of infantry coming out here from Underhill as well, just to keep tabs on everybody around him. Your horse is just turning in his base. Same thing with Monopoly of 1. He's got 2 MCVs. Everybody's attacking Overlord, and he just... Oh man, these bikers are just attacking that technology assembler, causing so much problems here for Overlord. And I think Bike Rush just intended on wanting to destroy Overlord because he knew he was alone because Dimension left the game at the start of the match. So that kind of sucks for Overlord. And now he's just going to be getting multiple war factories coming towards Overlord. But he's fast tech. He's got the annihilator tripod, so that is okay. He can play your horse, so it looks like we see some bikers coming out here. Oh! Tip vein detonation. I mean, that wasn't the best tip vein detonation, but it caught like 4 or 5 bikes, so that may have been worth it, but I'm not 100% sure. Probably not. And I thought I seen a vertical bomber. I know that was just a plane. Okay, my bad. But Bike Rush. Are these bikes stealth? No, they're not. They seem like they're stealth because... I thought that Green Scorpion may have thrown on a cloaking field on those bikes, but I guess he didn't. So Bike Rush has complete map control of all these forces, and now he's going to be attacking whoever he wants. And now he has a bike, he's going to be attacking that another tripod, and one volley from Elder's bike should be able to destroy it. But good job by Overlord to throw down this phase field, and that's going to be pushing Bike Rush back towards his base. His partner, Green Scorpion, looks like he's just fast teching. He's still got the chemical troopers, and he is getting upgrades for his infantry. So that's going to be pretty good. So Bike Rush is probably communicating with his ally. I'm not too sure. Probably beacon this, beacon that. We see, Sneaky MCV from Underhill. So he's going to be quite possibly jumping Your Horse. And I'm not sure what Your Horse is planning on doing. He does have an expansion here. We see a Callus Missile coming in. I'm not sure who's going to lose this. Okay, that was Underhill. So he lost a couple of his refineries, which does suck. And the Tip Core bikes here from Underhill is just going to be destroying these harvesters. And looks like Your Horse is in a little bit of trouble. I mean, his partner, Melopy of 1, has finally got his Redeemer, as well as himself. So he could definitely fend off this assault. I mean, unless Underhill has some obelisk of lights coming out. But they are low power mode, and now they get back on low power. And now they're just going to start firing at the base defenses from Your Horse. What's happening up here, we see some Spectre Artillery coming out from Green Scorpion, and some Pitbulls here just reveal the stealth. But Jack Up Jim is, I'm not sure where his MCV went. Okay, his MCV is right here. So Jack Up Jim is getting for some Juggernauts, and his tech is in a very safe location. I mean, he has a lot of power plants. A couple of them are very close together. I'm not sure if one bomb can destroy that one power plant. But we'll see what happens there, because nobody's building vertical bombers or Firehawks. So we see the Redeemer here from Monopoly of 1 is just going to be moving in and trying to take out the construction yard, helping out his ally. So to prevent Underhill from doing any more damage to Your Horse. But as I say that, there's a tip vapor bomb. It takes out what, a power plant, a tech lab, and a tip chemical plant. So that was pretty good there by Underhill. So it looks like he's not that bad of a player. I mean, I'm really happy to see he's looking pretty good. But there's a lot of refineries here from Your Horse, so he is going to be keeping tabs on his harvesting, which is quite good. So this entire time, Overlord has survived Bike Rush's multiple attacks, which Bike Rush still has a bunch of bikes, which do have the tip core missiles, but I think Bike Rush needs to expand, which he just has done. I think there may have been MCV or Outpost, I wasn't really paying attention. But anyway, he's got a lot of economy at this expansion here, and it looks like Green Scorpion's also going to go for another Redeemer, which Bike Rush has his own Redeemer too. So lots of epic units all over the place, and we see a base creep coming out here from Your Horse into the base. Expansion of Jack Up Jim, and he does have his Marv out, which does have 2 zone troopers inside that Marv, also a rig, and with railguns. Oh, a railgun rig! I have not seen this in such a long time. This is so cool. That's going to give some good coverage for that Marv, and we do see a rift generator by Overlord, and that's in a great location, by the way. It's in the back, and looks like Devastator Warships with Traveler engines is going to be on the cards now for Overlord, and this is going to be a huge air armada from him as well. He also has a Hexapod, which has, I think it has 2 Shock Troopers and a Mastermind inside that place there. But we see Jack Up Jim loses his Marv, and now Bike Stones is pushing in with his bikes into the expansion of Jack Up Jim and Underhill, and nice Raider Buggy Imp Coil there, and they're going to take out all those Juggernauts, and now some Hammerheads are coming in as well. Looks like Bike Stones is bringing his own Redeemer to the party and trying to take out Jack Up Jim's expansion, and as well as that, we see Your Horse is just firing on the base defenses as well with this base creep. So it looks like Jack Up Jim and Underhill might lose his expansion. Well, they're obviously going to lose the expansion because these bikers here are just tearing through these harvesters like there's nobody's business. And now we see some Shadow tanks for a lot of missile squads here that are promoted. We also see a Tim Chasm Style coming out here, and the Marv Recommender facility goes down with some Juggernauts on the backside of things. There's so much action, I can't keep... Had to take a breather there. So much action all over the place. I can't keep tabs on everything. But it looks like Black Shones is just going to be finishing off the rest of Jack and Jim's base. We see that some Spectre Artillery in the backside of things is firing on those bases right here. Nice Disruption Tower coming out from Underhill. So that's going to be save his ally. We see that Overlord is expanding with his MCV to the center half of the map here, where nobody's bothering him at this right minute. But we do see Monopoly of One moving with his MCV closer to the base expansion of Overlord. So this could be trouble for him, but there's a Hexapod here with a lot of base defense, and he should have a lot of money because he has 2 expansions, so make that 3 expansions. And Biker Show is still intent on going with these bikes here. Oh my god, to Midnight Nation, all those bikes just destroyed! So I'm not sure who that one was for, but Biker Show's lost a ton of his bikes, and he cannot be too happy about that. And we see a nuclear missile silo coming out from Monopoly of One, and spoiler alert, I did see where that nuclear missile silo is going to fire, and just a hint, you'll know who's going to be fired upon, because I did watch Bike Rush's stream. So this game, and also Bike Rush Shown speaking, has his own nuclear missile silo way up there, so that's going to be pretty good. And the construction yard now from Green Scorpion is also up there too. We also see a Typichemical plant as well from Biker Shones. So he's going to be going for his own 1-clicks. And we see that Redeemer's finally been built by Green Scorpion. We see Monopoly of One is attacking the expansion of Green Scorpion. But we do see another Typichemical Nation coming out from whoever that was, probably Biker Shones. And that wasn't the best one, I think, but he did do a lot of damage to his enemy harvesters. The Monopoly of One had lost like 3 or 4. We see Chasm Style coming in, and we do take out that enemy refinery, but does not take out all those harvesters, which does suck. I guess this is 1.02 plus R12 release, so R12 release does not allow you to take out any harvesters with the 1-click. That's just not fair. So anyway, lots of stuff happening in the center of the map here, nothing in the corners. And we do see that the Redeemer now is... Sorry, that was my Facebook. I left it on. So, there's Redeemer here from Monopoly of One is just going to go scout whatever Bike Rush has. And he has his own Redeemer, and he has still quite a little bit more bikes. We see Overlord's Wrath coming out here. That was from Overlord. And he threw it on his own base just to cap more Tiberium. Which is a good way to think about it. I mean, if you throw Ichor Seed and it's a good... Get him to get more Tiberium. We see another Cosmonaut coming in, and that takes out 2 of the extractors from Overlord, so that's got to hurt him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 harvesters still alive for Overlord, which is quite good. So he still has the economy going, and he still has a ton of economy. Oh, lots of planetary assault carriers and devastated warships. So Overlord is just plain cool right now. He's just waiting for anything to happen. And we do see a nuclear missile from Your Horse. So lots of super weapons in this game now. And I'm just waiting for that Rift Uranium to fire upon. I'm not sure where that's going to be happening. But we do see Jacob Jim is saving his own stuff here. And it looks like Underhill is also attacking the base defenses from Your Horse, pushing them back a little bit. We do see some Vertigo Bombers coming out here. And those are Your Horses. And they were taking out the... disruption towers, which is a good idea to reveal the stealth, but there's like 2 more here, so that does complicate things a little bit for Your Horse and Monopoly of One, but I think they're fine. The center of the map here is quite full of a lot of structures, so I guess Monopoly of 1 and Your Horse are totally fine. Jacob Gem Underhill are okay, sort of. Black Shones is probably in the lead right now, yeah. And his partner Green Scorpion is good. And actually, to be honest, Overlord is probably in the best position, to be honest with you, because he has a lot of Tier 4 Scrin at his disposal. And we do see the base creep coming out here from Underhill. He has like 3 Obelisk of Lights coming out here. He must have multiple MCV. He has 1. I think he only has 1. One is 1 MCV. That's a lot of base defenses, so that's a Redeemer. Oh my god, the Redeemer is about to be destroyed. It's going to get destroyed by his Obelisk of Light. Your Horse. Oh, Cloak! Cloak! Oh no, those bikes reveal the stealth! Oh my god! That was a $3,000 waste if I ever seen one. That was clutch. Black Shones use Decar Army in this part of the map right here just to get a couple of vision. We do see a beacon coming on down here. That's probably a Tip Vapor Bomb. I think it is, and that's going to cause major damage to Underhill there. And now Black Shones and Green Scorpion are just going to be attacking from the north, and from the from the right side is going to be Your Horse. But he does get hammered down by a Callous Missile, and we do see a Tip Detonation as well from probably, I don't know who that was from. I'm going to take a guess, and that's probably going to be Monopoly of 1. But we do see a Mind Drop coming out here from his Vim as well, just to keep Black Owns and Green Scorpion out of his back. But we do see a Radar Scan. That was from Jacob Jim, because he's the only GDI player in this game. And now he has back up his Marv, and we do see 3 Railguns and a Repair Pod. He also has 4 Juggernauts, so that's going to be pretty good. But he can't see in the base with a lot of Disruption Towers. He's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Disruption Towers from Green Scorpion. 9 Disruption Towers from Green Scorpion. Wow. Got enough stealth there, buddy? Oh, that was a nice Orchestra, taking out that one single Spectre Artillery. This is a lot of beam cannons here. And they're using the strategy where you just bounce off the reflector beams. And that's going to take out that Redeemer. Oh, God. Redeemer. Lalza. Oh, the beam cannon Venom strategy is so OP. It's like, oh, we see the Rich Generator is finally be complete. I gotta pay attention to see where the Rich Generator is going to be. I gotta pay attention to my mini map, see where it can fire. If you can just reveal the stealth here, this is a lot of infantry coming out here from Monopoly of 1. He's got the Black Disciple upgrade, as well as the charged particle beams. So we're gonna see where Overlord is gonna fire his super weapon, but he still has a huge air armada. And this is just a lot of planetary cell carriers, man. Super stupid amount. He's still building more. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gravity stabilizers, and he still has the money to do so. So people have to realize what's going to happen. Where is Overlord's going to attack now? And nobody has a lot of anti-air to speak of. So this could be the death blow from all these players if Overlord decides to pull this off with his planetary cell carriers. We see another Callous Mel coming in. I'm not sure who that was from, whoever it was, or where it's going to be attacking. Takes out another refinery from Underhill, so that's not too bad. That Marv is about to be destroyed. Black Jones is trying desperately to destroy it. He needs to destroy it as best he can. The Spectre Artillery from the backside of things are trying to take it out, and now the Redeemer is going to be pushing in, and one more shot from that Redeemer should take out the Marv. No question about that. But Black Shones, oh, that's a nice Spectre Artillery shot. But now Black Shones is going to lose the Redeemer, so there's no point in saving it. We see a nuclear missile accelerator. There's almost finished there from... Oh, we see Master Computer Countermeasures. Master Computer Countermeasures was just used. I'm not sure who that was from. It was either from Overlord, or not Overlord, but Your Horse or Monopoly of 1. So we see nuclear missile accelerator. I'm going to take a wild guess to see it's going to be brought here. There's 2 nuclear missile accelerators coming in. Oh, boy. This is going to be massive. I think... They might be attacking Bike Rush just for the hell of it, but we'll see where that nuclear missile decides to be destroyed. Just decide to fire. There's three super weapons ready, and Master Computer Countermeasures has just been used again. So, oh, nuclear missile has been launched by Bike Rush Jones. Where is it? Where is it? Boom! There it is on top of Jacob Jim's expansion, and that does major amount of damage. Oh, Bike Rush Jones is just causing tons of problems for the bottom left side team. And the Rift Generator is still ready from Overlord. He's not ready to use it just yet. But when he does, it's going to be a hell of an insane shot there. Somehow, that Redeemer Engine Facility survives. And Underhill managed to get his Redeemer back up now. But that construction yard is under attack from those Spectre artillery, and that is not good. Lots of harvesters all over the place there from all 7 of these players, not 8 because Dimension's not here. We see that there's still a whole ton of Planetary Assault Carriers. I think Overlord right now is just jazz handsing it. He's just saying, "Oh, leave me alone and give me all of the tier 4 support power Skrin, Devastator Warships, and Planetary Assault Carriers, man." That's going to be huge. The super weapons are still not firing yet. Black Shones used his on Jack Up Jim, and he destroyed his MCV. He still has another one, so he's totally fine with that. But the expansion now, that Redeemer is on Garrison and just being so bombarded by those Spectre artillery from Green Scorpion. So this whole middle half fight here is all over the place. I can't keep up to all the action. These Venoms here are just trying to keep in pace for the beam cannons from Your Horse, but I'm not even sure where they're trying to attack. But looks like Underhill might lose this expansion. He sells off the refinery again, so that kind of sucks. We see over Your Horse's nuclear missile is out. It's finally complete. So I think him and Monopoly of 1 might be attacking somebody. Oh, this is... What are you doing, Black Rush? This is just an insane shot there. They need to find out where they need to fire it. And I think they're just going to save it and until they go in for a huge amount of attack. But there's a lot of... I remember there's a lot of lag in this game because there's so many units and there's so many buildings and there's so much space all across this map here that everything is just going to be insanely huge. So 3 super weapons are ready for Overlord, Monopoly of 1, and Your Horse. So, oh my god. What's going to happen here? The Ray Generator goes off, doesn't do how much damage. I think the beacon's been placed now. She'd be attacking Overlord. We'll see, but yeah, the super weapons have not been fired off yet. I'm just really looking forward to these super weapons getting blasted on. But I think Monopoly of 1 and Your Horse are just pushing back Monopoly Overlord. But he has to watch out. There's a lot of Planetary Assault Carriers. If he was Skrin, it'd be a lot better because then you have a lot of... Biker Jones lost his Redeemer. What? How did Biker Jones lose a Redeemer? He had a full health last time I clicked on it. I guess he lost it. All right. We see these beam cannons now are attacking the hexapod, and that hexapod will be destroyed, but here come the Devastator warships, and they're just going to be raiding base from afar. Your Horse's obelisk of lights are just going to be destroyed by these not planetary assault carriers, but Devastator warships. And so what's going to happen here? Oh, we see Timid Ignition here. Bike Rush is going to lose all his bikes. Oh, Bike Rush! Bike Rush got gerbated there, man. Oh, man. That was huge. Biker Shones lost all his bikes and buggies, but he has a lot of purifiers here with the infantry upgrades and the infantry itself. So, oh, we see here comes the, there's a lot of, oh, we do see the Rift Generator. So that was Rift Generator, and that was actually not too bad of Rift Generator as well. Takes out a good chunk of the bit. Oh, we see nuclear missile. Oh my god, I missed it! Oh, those Devastator warships were destroyed! Oh, what? I missed it! I was too focused, but here the Devastator warships are being destroyed. There's 4 of them went down. And a lot more Planetary Assault Carriers. Overlord has to be careful. He has to be careful that it doesn't lose his critical mass. Planetary Assault Carriers, he spent so much time and money building up. This is insane. So obviously now Monopoly of 1 and Your Horse have to take out all these Planetary Assault Carriers. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm gonna see this. The Devastator warships are all gonna be destroyed. They're all gonna be destroyed with a nuclear missile silo. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was huge! Oh my god! My game is lagging. I don't know why, but oh my god! Those packs were just obliterated. Oh, what is this game? What is this game? My frames just dropped off so much because of those Planetary Assault Carriers and the huge gerbate of the nuclear missile silo. Oh my god, Overlord must be livid. He must be livid because he lost all those Planetary Assault Carriers. Okay, I'm just going to stick this fight. Overlord, he still has a decent amount. He has critical mass Planetary Assault Carriers. He's still building them, okay? But man, oh man. Biker Stone's purifiers are attacking from the left side here. Master Computer Countermeasures has just been used by Biker Stones. They're pushing in hard to take out Jack Up Jim and Underhill. Well, in the meantime, this MCV will probably be destroyed. The Monopoly of One and Your Horse are just trying in desperation to take out these packs. They need to be in the Onstorm right now, otherwise they're not going to be able to heal up themselves. There's way too many anti-air here for Overlord to handle. Excuse me. Oh my God, these we see a Templar Masteroid coming in. That doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Overlord has just lost all his air armada. He must be livid, man. Bike Rashones is trying to finish off Jack-Up Jim in the east here, or in the left side here as well. We see Callous Mantle coming in. Too much action all over the place. That was a fake Temple of Nod. Overlord is assault carriers now. Need to get back and get repaired, but there's way too many bikes here, and there's one of them that's a heroic. So Overlord is gonna lose everything. He just got jumped hardcore, and we see that the Purifiers from Monopoly of One are just barbecuing with the Purifying Flame. All of Overlord's expansion and his base is just getting annihilated, as well as Jack-Up Jim. Jack-Up Jim is getting manhandled by Bike Rashones as well, so it's going to be a major battle here. So Bike Rashones is almost down to 40 seconds for this nuclear missile silo, and I think the Roof Trainer is probably going to be destroyed. Oh, we see a mothership! Okay, well, Overlord just used his own mothership against him. He wanted to take out the Purifiers, but that was too late. Overlord has been defeated. Oh my God. Okay then. Your Horse and Monopoly of One are going to be expanding now to those locations. There's not a whole lot of tip there, so they need to be very careful how much they spend. We see those mag mines. Whew, mag mines are doing a lot of damage to those harvesters. I almost prefer mag mines over regular mines any day. I think Jack-Up Jim has been defeated. He just been defeated, and I think Underhill is probably gone from the game too. So it's good. It's down to a 2v2 now, ladies and gentlemen, and it's one here. Underhill has just been defeated, so now it's down to a 2v2. Bike Rashones and Greed Scorpion versus Your Horse and Monopoly of One. And to be honest here, okay, Bike Rashones has his nuclear missile silo, so he's not going to fire yet. It's in a safe location, so put it that way. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. I think the lag might be gone around this time. I'm not too sure. I didn't really watch the stream that much. So two Redeemers from the right side team are going to be pushing in. They need to be careful that nothing's going to be getting to them detected. This is just stealth. They're attacking that air tower, which is a good idea. And nice, that's a good placement of those SAM turrets, by the way. So we see that Monopoly of One, or they're trying to take out the stealth. We see a nuclear missile coming in. I wonder where it's going to fire at. Oh, okay. That takes out the infantry. Actually, not too bad of a shot there from Bike Rashones. It didn't destroy the Confessor leaders, the Black Hand squads, but it's actually relatively okay. So now these Enlightened now are trying to take out, are trying to amp the Redeemer now. Both Redeemers actually from Monopoly of One, who see a Tip Vapor Bomb coming in, does major damage to those refineries. And basically, we see the Purifiers are pushing in there, but Bike Rashones has Purifiers of his own in this base. This could be a mistake for Monopoly of One if he loses his Purifiers, but he has a lot more Purifiers than Bike Rashones does, so he could lose them. But we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen here. Bike Rashones and Greed Scorpion are getting pushed on by Monopoly of One and Your Horse. You see that those Purifiers are turning around now because they can't hope to defend off against those Purifiers in the Bike Rashones base. So now these need to go on aggressive stance and need to clear out all of Bike Racer's stuff. There's not a whole lot of stuff to deal with here, but we see a Rage Generator goes off there, and those Purifiers are going to barbecue themselves for a little bit while the Rage is on. So these Purifiers, we see the Vertical Bombers are taking out all those Purifiers there from Bike Rush. That was not good. And now these Purifiers are going to the expansion, or the main base of a Green Scorpion, and they're just going to barbecue all the power plants. They're going to cause a ton of problems here, and this might be GG because that Temple of Nod could get taken out, and these Purifiers, they need to get rid of the stealth, and then once they do that, they can barbecue all these power plants and take out all the tech. So they just ran right through this base, but the Emp from Bike Rashones has been relatively good, and now they're going to take out the Redeemer, and both Redeemers actually, well, one Redeemer is going to go down from Monopoly of 1, which does suck. But unfortunately, these are okay. The Temple of Nod has been sold, so no more Temple of Nod. And Green Scorpion is probably I mean, he's not out of the yet. He still has an MCV, but I'm not sure how much money he has. Both Redeemers are going to get destroyed thanks to Bike Rush's quick skills in the Emp. We see some Sonic Artillery, some Spectre Artillery coming in. And we do see a Tibian detonation that does major damage to the infantry and pushes Green Scorpion away just a little bit. But now we do see those two nuclear missile silos are almost complete, and now they're probably going to fire on a location. If they can fire, oh, they need to fire. To be honest, I'm not even too sure where the nuclear missile silo is going to fire it. Those pure fires will get destroyed, and I think both of them are waiting for both of them to finish, because then one can fire here and here, or one here and one here. Both of them are relatively good, so we'll see what's going to happen here. I think, oh, we do see some stealth tanks. Okay, some stealth tanks are coming in from your horse. This could be very stealthy, and it could be very powerful as well. But with the amount of infantry that Biker Stones has, I'm not too sure the stealth tanks are going to work. Make a good kind of. But we do see the nukes coming in. Well, they're not going to come in right now, but we do see something coming in as well. The infantry's coming in, and that was a nice force fire on the ground right there. But Biker Stones does have supercharged or charged particle beams for his base defenses, so that's gonna be pretty good. The MCV from Green Scorpion is gonna be out here. There's some Tiberium left on this map, so they are mining, and they're mining relatively good now. So the Venoms now are gonna be lining up, because there's still beam cannons here for Monopoly of 1, or your horse, and they do take out the Redeemer now. That's a pain in the ass. That sucks. The beam cannon Venoms. Lots of vertical bombers here as well. I think your horse is moving his MCV closer to Bike Rush's base. And those nuclear missile silos, both your horse and Monopoly 1 have not been fired yet. I think they're just waiting until they can see inside the stealth, because there's a lot of base defenses and disruption towers here. So we'll see what's going to happen. Bike Rush is repairing up all his purifiers just to keep them in line. In the meantime, your horse and Monopoly of 1 are expanding to the outer limits of what used to be Overlord's main base. So actually, game is slowed down just a little bit now. Oh, another MCV. I think that was the main one. Nope, the Green Scorpion has 1-2 MCV, and they're trying to go for a base push. I think this base push here may or may not work because of two nuclear missile silos. So we'll see what's going to happen. Biker Shows is pushing in with his purifiers. Some of them, well, actually most of them, are relatively half health. So it's going to be a little bit weird to see what Biker Shows are going to do. I'm not too sure if he's going to be building up another refinery. Oh, both of them shot. I think they're here. Okay, so that was huge, and that was a nice nuclear missile silo shot. And a tip detonation coming in as well, and that'll take care of the purifiers, and that'll take care of the rest of the stuff. However, with the Hand of Nods here, they can just instantly reclaim them. So they need to make sure they need to destroy it. So that wasn't, I mean, that wasn't the best nuclear missile silo shots, but they were simultaneous, and now they're both relatively close when they finish. So Bike Rush bringing in his purifiers into the fight now against two Redeemers now and a lot of base defenses. I'm not sure if that was just okay, that was a regenerator, but Biker Stone's going to lose all his purifiers, and Spectre Artillery on the backside of things is just going to make it super tough for them to push in the base. So yeah, this fight right here, actually there's base defenses versus base defenses, so it's going to be relatively close. The Redeemer now is half health. The vertical bombers are coming in. They're on the shorter term base defenses, and that's going to be pretty good. And let the Redeemer barbecue the rest of them while they get flanked by the Redeemer from Bike Rush Shones on the backside of things. And Green Scorpion and Bike Rush Shones are here in a secret base that's been revealed. That's has a stealth tower. Actually, Bike Rush Shones just managed to sneak a couple of purifiers in the back here, and they could take out the MCV. They have Purifying Flame too, so that's gonna be pretty huge. And there's not a whole lot of stuff that can take out all of this forest right here. As soon as I say that, there's the Emp. And the vertical bombers take out their purifiers. Nice. Nice-oo. Nice-oo. So in the meantime, the center of the map here is still being congested and it's still being fought out. Biker Shones is not the type of guy that likes to quit, although his Redeemer is going to get jumped by that Venom beam cannon combo, and that must have really pissed him off. There's a lot of things that can set Biker Shones off. But this Redeemer now from Green Scorpion is being barbecued again by those beam cannons. And these beam cannon Venom combo has done an amazing amount of job taking out those epic units from Biker Shones and Green Scorpion. So with this in mind, it's only a matter of time. I think it's only a matter of time when those two nuclear missile silos are finished and just fire upon the base defenses and just eliminate Biker Shones and Green Scorpion. But another Redeemer has been placed out now by Monopoly of One, so this game is going to continue and continue for a long period of time. Still thanks from Green Scorpion. It could be pretty good. He needs to get some insane amount of stuff though. But the only problem is, yeah, the only stealth he can get is Monopoly of Ones because he's Black Ant. That Redeemer is not garrisoning up anything, and this Redeemer is just standing still. They need to start doing something, and they're finally going on the offensive attacking the shorter turrets. So it could quite possibly be GG right here and now, but and a couple of radio buggies here just taking out some infantry forces. So not too bad, and a couple of purifiers here from Monopoly of One. So I'm not too sure. This game's just continuing going, and I'm running out of things to talk about because it's just like one small fight turned into like a waiting game for both these players, all four of these players. So, and when games go long like this, it's just hard for a commentator to just commentate. However, so okay, so we see that Your Horse's Redeemer is sneaking into the base and he's trying to go underneath the stealth. Is Redeemer his stealth, by the way, just in case if you didn't know. So, but I think Biker Shones can hear him, but I'm not too sure. Where's that Redeemer? Okay, so this bottom base has been revealed and it is being taken out now. So Green Scorpion's going to lose his stealth, and these bikers now, are they Monopoly of Ones? I think they're Monopoly of Ones bikers, yeah. But there's some juicy blue tip here. And now that MCV has been revealed, so Green Scorpion might lose one of his MCVs if he's not lucky. Although he drops down another stealth tower, but the bikes can reveal stealth. So they could attack that MCV, and I think they're going to do just that. So Green Scorpion might lose that MCV, but we'll see here. Unless he drops down a base defense to help him out. Other than that, he's going to lose one of his MCVs. He only has one remaining, I think. But we'll see. So Secret Shrine is right there, but so is that Redeemer. Somehow Green Scorpion has managed to rebuild his Redeemer, and these beam cannons and Venoms should be able to take out that Redeemer in close quarters combat. But Biker Shones is actually going back for his bikes and buggies, so it's back to the basics now for two of the players, Monopoly One and Biker Shones, and this base here is still OP, or still operational, I should say, not OP, not overpowered. But that MCV does get taken out now, and I don't think. Or maybe that was the only MCV that Green Arrow Scorpion had, because I don't see another one. Yeah, he just has a one factory, and he's just going to go for straight up bikes and buggies. But the entire right side of the map here is being controlled by Your Horse and Monopoly of One. And the bikes here are just causing nuisance for the right side team. But there's a lot of base defenses here, a lot of power plants, lots of everything. And I haven't seen these vertical bombers used too much here from Your Horse, so he could do some damage to that, but he's got to watch out that they don't get jumped by those SAM turrets. I mean, and the nuclear missile is down to about a minute now, and we do see a tip detonation coming in. Takes out a good chunk of Bike Rush's bikes, and that hurts. That hurts quite a bit, and most of his buggies are in the red now, so yeah, Biker Shones, is he losing his footing in this game? He's got double war factory, so he's producing some stuff, and I think the next nuclear missile strike could be here and here. Double missile strike. The MCV is on the move from Biker Shones. I'm not sure where he's going. He's trying to get more Tiberium in this location here, which is good. If Monopoly One can see that, he can drop down a tip callus missile on those two refineries, and that's going to be then in those refineries. So Secret Shrine gets taken out now, so no more in Leica squads for Green Arrow or Green Scorpion. Meanwhile, he's got his MCV back out now, and the return order goes off now from Monopoly 1. These bikes are useless to bike rush now. They're just going to get jumped and debated and getting taken out. And now the nuclear missiles, both of them are finally up, and we do see some base defenses firing on the Redeemer now, as well as mortar base defenses firing on the buggies. That Emp just missed. So Bunker Stones is just hiding in the corners there. There's 2 power plants still operational from Green Arrow. Green Arrow, not Green Arrow. Green Arrow is a one map spammer DCer. Green Scorpion is still has 2 power plants down there, so he's relatively safe. And some Spectre 30 is firing on that one up disruption tower. Biker Stones just can't seem to break the defenses of the right side team. There's so much stuff. It's just a lot of base defenses. He needs to have like a miracle to break through the defensive line of Monopoly 1 and Your Horse. So just waiting for the nuclear missile silos to fire upon, and we see Emissary. Actually, that's the first time we've seen an Emissary in a long time in Kane's Wrath. So anyway, looks like that Emissary is going to go here and hopefully place down a couple of base refineries, because Bike Rush sure needs the money. And Monopoly 1's bringing his Redeemer back here just to see if there's anything else that he can destroy. He does see a power plant, so this base here is relatively destroyed. Actually, that puts him in low power. Okay, that puts him in low power, and this Redeemer now is going to be finishing up, destroying the rest of Green Scorpion stuff. He needs to take out that power plant. Nice Emp there just to keep that Redeemer in good standing hands. And all over here, Monopoly 1 has just solidified himself, as well as Your Horse, which has multiple MCVs. I think at least 3 that I counted. But now they're moving in, and I'm not sure if they have the money to do this, but they could move in and go for a base push as well. Some Scorpion tanks from Biker shown, so I'm not sure what this is for. I think he lost his tech lab, so he's just gonna go for straight up Scorpions. And this could be okay. He has a Dozer Blades. That's okay. And now this Redeemer is being occupied, and we see a beacon coming down here. We do see a nuclear missile south strike. It's up here, isn't it? Oh, it was there. Okay, so that's just to destroy the Scorpion tanks to make sure he keeps the Redeemer. But there's still 1 more nuclear missile silo left, and these avatars that have been building by Your Horse are just going to be causing major problems for Bike Roshones and destroying all those Scorpion tanks. But now the top team, there's a lot of purifiers here. Bike Roshones is going to get absolutely jumped here. Once that does, he can destroy all the stuff up here if he wanted to. But these purifiers now, they're going to be going on aggressive stance, which, by the way, if you didn't know, is that. And they have Purifying Flame, and once these disruption towers have been destroyed, they are going to barbecue everything. Purifiers ahoy! Just going to zoom in a bit just to see what they're going to happen to me. And these Scorpion tanks have nothing. Nothing on the Purifiers. They're going to barbecue everything. Look at this. Look at the destruction. Woo! Look at that. Blacker Shones, he doesn't have any, he doesn't have a tech lab. He can't hold this off. These Scorpion tanks are going to get barbecued or stomped on. Can't do much about that. And now the base defenses are going to be coming in, and they're just solidifying. Biker Shones can't do much with this stuff. All this top base has been barbecued to hell, and some steaks have been fried up for Monopoly of 1, and he's going to be eating them medium well, steak sandwich, barbecue, everything like that. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying, but I just flaming everything. And there goes Biker Shones. Green Scorpion might follow soon after to finish this epic game of a 2v2v2v2. Just might be saying GG in chat. Ooh, we don't know. I think he's gonna fight this. Not sure why, but there's vertical bombers all over the place. Purifiers all over the place. They're just looking for that one single structure. Disruption tower does not count as a structure, but these do. And he's gonna make a 5 for it. But Green Scorpion has been defeated. Your horse and MLP of 1 are your winners. Wow, that was a great game. 43 minutes, so... Overlord. Okay, I usually skip all this stuff, but I just gotta check this out. Okay, look at that. Look at that line from Overlord. He goes from 680 down to like less than 200 in like 2 seconds. Like, holy Christ. So resources, Black Horse shows have the most resources, obviously. So stats, I'm not going to do anything like this because it's just random. Yeah, Dimension is out of the game, so... Okay, so... There's your game on Suburban Guardians 8. My name is Cabal, and I'll see you guys next time.